Rescue, relief and rehabilitation operations after the worst floods in Jammu and Kashmir in a century have mostly seen one dominant narrative. Most stories revolve around the role of the military and the NDRF. But NDTV finds that local groups have come together in a big way to not only heal the scars but also bind the society together.
पानी क्यों बनाया आपने? क्योंकि आपने बहुत पानी देखा। कहाँ देखा पानी? और कहाँ देखा? और कहाँ देखा आपने पानी? हर जगह देखा पानी? घर में भी पानी देखा, सड़कों पे भी पानी देखा। इसीलिए आपने पानी बनाया। आपके घर में भी पानी आया था। कितना सारा आया था? बहुत। आपकी डॉल भी वहाँ है। डूब गई। सारे खिलौने डूब गए।
3.5-year-old Soha, a picture of countless Kashmiri children traumatized by the floods. She and her family have lost everything and now take shelter in the Jama Masjid in Hyderpara in Srinagar. The only way to know what's going on in that little mind is to let Soha immerse herself in her crayon paintings. The bubble burst with the buns on the Jhelum, and here the attempt is to fast-track Soha and her friends at the shelter to express the horror they went through as walls of water crashed down on their world. Soha's expressions as if to say, "Come, see what I went through." The innovative therapy through crayons was the brainchild of Arshad Bhai, a theatre person and full-time volunteer. His attempt to wash away the trauma the children have been through. The prayer is that local volunteers can help be the crutches for all those who need them when all else is lost.
You can see a lot of youths who have been standing here since last 5 days. They never had a rest a day. They are working continuously. We have local doctors who have been providing continuously medical attention to the victims. They are also working continuously. And these are our locals. That is the interesting point. The local surrounded areas.
Medical attention after the floods also draws lines of patients to a Gurdwara, a stone's throw away. Another lot of dedicated volunteers say 10,000 people have been treated in a week since the water came rushing into Srinagar in this library converted into a dispensary. Donations of medicines worth 15 lakh rupees have also been received. Clearly, a lot of water has flown under the bridge.
Sikh community doesn't see back. Guru Gobind Singh has told us, "Nischay kar apni jeet karo." When you have something in your heart, that will be your jeet.
The victory is magnified by the way local communities have come together, putting away differences. Here in the Thada Sahib, the Sanctum Sanctorum, religion, caste, creed or walk of life don't matter. After their houses were submerged by the flood or collapsed like a house of cards, they all took refuge here.
बिना मज़हब मिल्लत मुसलमान थे, हिंदू थे, सरदार थे, मैंने अपनी आंखों से देखा है वो कैसे अपनी जान को जोखिम में डालकर कैसे लोगों को दे रहे थे खाने पीने की चीज़ें जहां आर्मी नहीं पहुंच सकी, जहां पे हमारी गवर्नमेंट तो खैर वहां तभी थी नहीं क्योंकि अनएक्सपेक्टेड था सारा, लेकिन लोकल्स ने बहुत हेल्प की.
Help in terms of food comes from the traditional langar in this Hyderpara Gurdwara in Srinagar as well. Men, women and children, irrespective of community, eat side by side. Food for thought in the Jama Masjid as well, as communities come together in this time of trouble. Tibetan Muslims bring the vegetables, bawarchis cook food, and the hungry eat in groups out of one plate. It's time now to return to the beginning of this story, of counseling children out of their trauma through the freedom of expression of drawing.
जहाँ मर्जी है बैठो, जहाँ मर्जी है खड़े हो जाओ जरा वो ए किया था हमने कल
The constant and recurring theme. Houses, they are homeless. Water, rain, floods. As the children try to express and cope with the trauma, and we join in.
तदा हुचू याद ए
Little Irfan has an eye for form, and it shows. His companions don't draw cricket matches or cartoon characters either.
I gave a little cartoon to a kid, a very small kid here, this girl, and asked her to draw whatever she want. And she came up, everything was drawn in blue and muddy. Then I asked her, what is this? You didn't color it the way I wanted you to color, because I thought she won't be able to make a basic sketch. What she made, she said, ये बारिश है ना, ये पानी आया था ना, तो ये वही है. So like she was not concentrating on the cartoon character, which is always attractive to a child, but she was actually trying to make this cartoon character was drowned in water. So this is the impact which they have on the minds.
But clearly, Kashmir is not that character.
The localized people are sustaining Kashmir. So this was really a period of freedom where you didn't have checkpoints, where you didn't have people stopping you, where you didn't have forms to be filled, iCards to be shown, and machines to be used. This was people-to-people contact, this was heart-to-heart contact, and it was definitely a dream come true. And we definitely are going to see a stronger Kashmir after that. Stronger with will, with passion, and a heart which is very soft out there to help the needy.
With Fahad Tala, Amitabh Revi, NDTV.